Hey guys, welcome back to Monday Mobility. Today we are looking at lower back. So if you have a stiff lower back, a sore lower back, here's some things to be doing. Next time we're going to look at some of the things you can do to address it, to actually stop it from happening. This is more about relieving it once it's happened. Now this is based on just having a tight lower back that, you wake up in the morning and it's feeling tight or something. If you have an ongoing issue with your lower back, if it's always really grumbly, or if you suddenly feel like, you're putting on your shoe or something and it went, that's different. So if you've got that really kind of acute pain, I would say don't be doing these exercises necessarily unless you feel able to, but do be moving. Often we make the mistake with lower back pain of resting. Generally, our lower backs are like movement, but don't be overdoing it. So this is more just for a kind of ongoing, just generally tight back and what we can do there. So number one, we are going to start off on our hands and knees and we're going to go into our cat-cow. So I want you to really focus on what you're doing here. Don't just kind of go through the motions, but we are going to raise our belly button up towards the ceiling, as high up towards the ceiling as we can. And we're really working through our core as we do that. Head drops down, belly button comes up, coming up as high as we can, and then coming down, and belly button comes down as far as we can, bums up into the air, heads up into the air. So we keep on swapping that motion, belly button coming up as high as we can, working, we can feel the core working as we raise up, feeling stretch even through our upper shoulders, and then down. We're going to do all these exercises. I'm going to stay for 10, but I'm not very good at counting. So we've done 4, we're going up and down as 1, 2, 6. So 2 more pairs. I've confused myself with the counting already. Don't worry, I'll vaguely keep counting. You just do the exercises. And down. But if you were doing these by yourself, I'd say to do about 10. Feel that stretch all the way through. Down, and then we're going to slightly tweak it. We're going to take our hips back down onto our heels. Try it from there. For some of you, you'll feel that's a much better stretch. For some of you, you feel you don't get so much out of it. So just try it there and then know for the future which one works better for you. And then from there, we're going to go down into fingers creeping forwards as far as we can, forward in front of us. And then take your left hand, put it on top of your right wrist, and just get a stretch down the left side of the body. Focus on that breathing. Breathe deeply into your rib cage to feel a stretch down the left side. Then take that left hand back out in front of you. Take the right hand over on top of the left wrist and breathe deeply into your rib cage on the right side. And with all of these that we're doing, if they feel particularly tight, if you get a particular kind of sense of relief as you do them for longer. These are just ideas, but find what works best for you as we go. Okay, from there, we're going into your lying on your back and legs out straight in front of you, arms out to the side. So into a T shape with your arms, and then bring one knee. So I'm taking my left knee over, my left hand is down to the floor, as close to the floor as it'll go. My right hand is taking my left knee across the body and bringing it down to my right side. Now I'm super tight, I'm not getting all the way down to the ground, but I'm going as far as I can down to it. I'm starting off fairly slowly, so roll back, both bum cheeks down, then bring the knee over. I'm keeping my left shoulder, my left hand on the ground. I'm looking up to the ceiling. So I'm not rolling all the way over to the right side. I'm just bringing that left leg across the body, left knee down to the floor, towards the floor on the right side. I'm getting a good stretch into my glute, so my side bum muscle. And I'm starting to get some rotation into the lower back. If it feels good, if it feels okay, I can start to go a little bit faster. I can go a little bit further with that knee, really working on that rotation as I bring it through. If it feels really grumbly, really tight, and you're being protective, then just keep it slower. Build up your confidence until you can build up that speed. Same on the other side. Obviously, I lost count. I think it was about 10. So right arm out to the side, right knee in the air. Take your left hand onto the right knee. Bring the right knee down towards the left side. Don't worry if you're getting any kind of clunking as you go. but do work to your range of motion. Don't force it. So I'm starting off slowly, easing myself in, working out what feels all right for me. And then as it feels looser, as I get more confidence, I can just take that knee round a little bit further, getting a bit more rotation through the back. Lovely. Next one, lying on my back, I'm going to go into kind of like a glute stretch, or figure four. So I've put my right ankle onto my left thigh. I'm bringing my feet up into the air, and then I'm dropping both knees down to my left side. So I'm just going to make sure I've got enough space. So both knees are dropping down to my left side, dropping across the body. I'm then going to gently pin my left knee with my right knee, top knee with my left hand, take my right hand out to the side and look to the right. So I've got both knees dropping down to my left side, I'm turning to my right side, and I'm just going to do 10 gentle breaths there. Nice, long, slow breath out, and as I breathe out, trying to let go of any tension. You might feel tightness anywhere down that right side of the body. Just trying to breathe through it, trying to let gravity help drop that knee down to the floor. Lovely, back to the start. So now left knee on top of left foot on top of right knee. Bring the knee. We've just done that. No, we haven't. And bring the knees in towards you. Then drop the knees down to your right side. Right hand on top of left knee, top knee. Left hand out to the side and look to your left. I can feel how much looser I am on this side compared with the other side. So nice long breath. Each time you breathe out, wherever you feel the tightness, just trying to relax it, gently lowering that top knee down towards the floor. You can put, as it loosens up, you can put a little bit of pressure on with that hand if it helps, but don't force anything. Lovely. And then final one, we're coming up to standing. And you're going to stand up straight, and then you're just going to fold forwards slowly through the shoulders first of all, kind of hunching through the shoulders. So we're trying to get as much of a roll through the shoulders as we can, rolling through the whole back, slowly down just as low as feels comfortable to you, and then coming back up slowly, rolling through. You can come all the way up and bend backwards if that feels okay. Going again. And back up. Down. So this is partly just loosening us through, but also just getting ourselves confident in that hinging down, moving through the back. 2 more. Last one. And again, with any of these, if they don't feel right for you, just adjust it. Make it an easier movement. And on this one, the final one, if it feels okay for you, you can take your hands onto each elbow and then just hang here. And you can take the legs a little bit wider apart and just gently swing through if that feels okay. If that feels too challenging, then leave it for today or go much higher up. Your goal here isn't to see how low down you can get, it's just to relax your body. Just swinging side to side, a little bit of rotation if that feels all right for you. And then slowly rolling back up. And we are done. So, as I say, if you're feeling tight, try adding in some of those, see if that just helps to loosen things up, gets that back just moving better. And then in our next session, we're going to look at actually addressing some of the root causes to try and stop the problem occurring in the first place. All right, have a good week. Take care.